Hello again, I'm Father Brian Brooks, and the pastor of the Church of St. Benedict's in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I just want to give you an update about how we priests are making ourselves available for the anointing of the sick, the sacrament of the sick, particularly those who would be near death under any circumstances, but also for those who might be near death from suffering from the coronavirus. Now, under normal circumstances, when I would go to a hospital or a nursing home or to a person's private residence to give the anointing of the sick, I would take with me this kind of a kit. Is my book with the prayers for the anointing of the sick. Also, it has the pouches in it for the stole, the oil stock for the oil, the infirm, and also picks to bring the Blessed Sacrament. And I would be taking the oil that's consecrated for this purpose, and I would be, with my thumb, would anoint the sick person on the forehead and the palms of their hands. Now, currently, because of the coronavirus, we're now working under some different protocols about that. So when I have gone in to one of the hospitals to anoint someone, I don't take my normal gear with me. Instead, I have kind of some just the bare essentials. Of course, I have a mask that I wear. I have gloves that I wear. Instead of having the book with me, I've copied off the essential pages for that. And also, instead of the oil stock, I bring a Q-tip that has been soaked with the oil of the infirm, and I also bring a stole with me as usual. I enter the room and I do the normal. The rite of the anointing of the sick, and also if a person is near death, what would sometimes referred to as the last rites, including the apostolic pardon. Now, if I were to go in to anoint someone who is tested positive for the COVID virus, I would be put in all sorts of protective gear, the same as any medical, same as medical personnel going in and out of the room. And then after the anointing, including whether or not the person is tested positive for COVID or not, the Q-tip is put in the bio-waste bin and is sent to the incinerators, not just simply thrown into the trash. Some of the things also that if we were to anoint someone, we ask to go to someone's home. Instead of entering the home itself, we would ask, if all possible, the person to come out of the home and to anoint them, maybe on the front steps of the home, of the front or their front porch. Again, just simply using the Q-tip, not coming in physical contact with them. These are some of the things that we're dealing with now. And also know that the hospital, with the current protocol, if you have a family member that winds up at the St. Francis or St. John Ascension or Hillcrest, the three main hospitals in Tulsa area, they're asking that the priests, who are the pastors and associate pastors, not come to visit them. They're trying to limit the numbers of people coming into the hospitals during the quarantine situation. However, there are priests assigned to these hospitals who they can be contacted, the pastoral care offices, to pray with and to administer the sacraments to those who are ill. And these priests are doing these things in the situation, including those who are in ICU, including those who have been tested positive for the COVID virus. They are not being abandoned. Now, in our case here at St. Benedict's, we're on the list to call for people who are at St. Francis South, which is near here. So I've been there actually twice this week to anoint people. None of them have tested positive for COVID, and none of them were in danger of death, but still wanting to have the consolation and the spiritual graces of the sacrament. Also, Father Porter and myself were on the next tier list for Hillcrest South, as well as St. John's Ascension in Broken Arrow. If they can't reach the priests that are assigned there, then we're on the next list to call, and we will respond to these situations. Now, in terms of the nursing homes and those facilities, if a person in danger of death, then we would probably be able to go into to make that kind of a pastoral visit, but we're not at the present able to make those kind of pastoral visits, nor normally to people's homes under the current restrictions. But we can pray that this will soon be at an end, and that we'll have a greater appreciation for what it means to be the church and what it means to share Christ, particularly to receive Christ in the spiritual graces of the sacraments, particularly the anointing of the sick. So I continue to pray for you and ask you to pray for me that God will bless us all and keep us safe. God bless you.